Welcome to Home Service Happy Hour, brought to you by Service Monster. Any low lights for you guys? Any times where you're just like, because I think that happens in the rut, where especially the rut, and especially in new areas where you're like, what am I doing here? Clay, I already have some for you. I think I've got like 3 of them living vicariously through you. And I'm curious about your low lights of times. And I always like to do this when we do these episodes. Like, this is a business podcast. We have these moments in business all the time, right? Where you think you have something figured out, you have a strategy, and then 2 people quit on you. A big customer falls through. Something at home happens, and then like you don't know what you're divided, right? Like, do I got to go over here and do my family stuff, and meanwhile I'm like missing this business thing, or I got to go do this business thing, and I'm missing this family thing. Like, we have all these stressful low lights of being a shitty business owner when times just suck. And hunting has those exact, and I think it's why we like hunting too, is because it has the same ridiculous ups and downs. Clay, give me a couple of your top low lights.
Well, it all started on the first day when I got an arrow in.
You kicked it off with a bang. You didn't waste any time getting right into it.
First light.
Yeah, I shot a buck. I mean, he was super close range. It was just thick, and I thought I made a great shot on that deer, and turned out I made a horrible shot. And
we still don't know. Who knows?
We still don't know. I run it through my mind. I've ran it through my mind every day since, and I still feel like I made a good shot, but for some reason.
You saw the entry hole.
I saw the entry hole, and it was where I was aiming, and I was at a decent angle. Should have got something, and I don't know. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to miss, but I don't want to, wound a deer and not recover it either. Unfortunately, after all the looking around that we did, it seems like he was back wandering around doing buck things.
I mean, just the way we found his blood, a little, like none off the bat, which with the broadhead you're shooting.
Yeah, should have been a lot.
To get no blood, like that tells you didn't hit a lung. You didn't hit liver.
No,
like the liver will squirt right away. You didn't hit heart, obviously.
No.
And so unless you were like way back and hit guts, maybe. But if you would have hit guts, he just would have went and laid down unless something kicked him up. And the dog would have got him.
Yeah, I would have had better penetration. The deer would have acted differently. It would have sounded different.
Yeah.
It's hard to say what happened. I think some of it was just pure excitement. It was the first morning, a giant deer, in an area that I knew I had pretty limited shot opportunities, and I took the first opportunity that I had, not thinking I would get another, and was probably a little bit more impatient than I should have been.
Hey, Home Service Heroes, thank you guys so much for tuning into our Home Service Happy Hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here, and a little more right here. Check it out.